What you doing?
Action, about a minute and a half played. So on the floor for Utah, they've got MP, and it's Curry in at the one. Well, Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad we get to be on the call.
All right, let's check in. With Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He dropped 27 points and managed to snag 20 rebounds. A tremendous night for him. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. Pass to Sorber. Now Curry. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's MP. The bank shot, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Curry. MP outside. It's hauled in by Flores.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Ball no good. Utah leading by 10. Curry surveys. Pass to Bosch. Here's Red, hounded by Ball. Red, the pass to MP. Memphis with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Longley. That three's off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. They get it back. Here's Sorber. Banked it in off the glass. Sorber's got 6.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Timeout called. Memphis. Reese, he's checked in for Utah. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. MP, number 1.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Here's Dunleavy. No made baskets yet. Outside White. Here's Longley. Utah with the rebound. Hawkins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Dunleavy. Here's Longley to the inside. Powell. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Bosch, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Dunleavy, still without a bucket. Powell passes to Dunleavy. It's tipped. The 15-footer. Utah grabs a miss. MP's got rebound number 11. And Utah calls. Time here. The Jazz making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Utah leading by 12. Outside Curry. Here's Reese. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Has to pick it. Here's Moncrief. There's a screen from the arc. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Curry. MP with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Curry. Pass to Payne. Here's Hawkins. No good with a layup.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Moncrief, the pass to Jeffries. Wide open look. Flores, good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to MP. Burks, he's checked in for Utah.
Second team. Substitution on the court.
MP up top. Power move from MP.
2 gritty points for MP. Didn't let the contact slow it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Jeffries. Here's Dunleavy. Here's Pickett, defended by Payne. Jeffries, the pass to Longley. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, BA, skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Frazier, he's checked in for Curry. He hits the second from the line. Now Burks. Yet to see a basket. Inside, Reese. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Moncrief, defended by Burks. Pass to Jeffries. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Utah leading by 15. MP looking around. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Jeffries has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunleavy passes to Moncrief. Down low. And it's rejected. Outside Burks. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hawkins has got his 5th assist in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Frazier after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Baseline jumper over to the left wing. Over to the wing. Here's Longley. MP with the block. And he's able to get it back. Fires for 3. And it's Longley missing. Jazz leading by 14. And it's time for an injury report.
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Utah. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
The Jazz making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Dunleavy passes to Jeffries. Here's Longley. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
On the wing, Burks. Clock at 6. Outside Payne. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? The Jazz shooting at 44% on the second, a decent rate. MP.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe he just did that.
Wow.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Jeffries. They set a pick. Here's Longley. Fires the three. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Longley, covered by MP. To the middle. 3 seconds left. And he lays it in. Jeffries has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, stringing him loose for the finish.
MP getting it done for the Jazz. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, folks. Quite a lot of action in the first half with an incredible display of brilliance by MP.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Jeffries in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Dunleavy passes to Moncrief. And it's all from three-point range.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Reese. Here's Flores. To the wing, right side. Here's Moncrief. Here's Pickett. The three-pointer off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Moncrief. 6 to shoot to the paint. Here's Jeffries. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. MP, number 1.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. MP outside. And that one drops for him. Hawkins has got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Yeah.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Flores, following the bucket by the Jazz. Shot clock at 5. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Dunleavy can't hit.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
That's good from Curry on the assist by MP. Curry's got 11 points.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's Moncrief. Here's Pickett. The rebound by Bosch.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Red, the pass to MP. And there's a pick. And he's going for the oop here. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Dunleavy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. Here's Jeffries. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Curry passes to MP. And here's Curry. He's got 13. MP with it. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Jeffries has got his 6th rebound on the night. Dunleavy passes to Flores. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Flores. Here's Dunleavy. From outside the arc, Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bosch, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Flores. Shot from 12. Blocked! Now MP. And there's the screen. To the inside. Here's Flores. Pass to Pickett. Here's Flores. Jacks up a 3. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Utah substitution. Thorpe.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Moncrief. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Sorber. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Buzelis is checked in for Utah. And the free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Flores, the pass to Pickett. Here's Dunleavy. Shoots over Curry, and Dunleavy gets it to go. Dunleavy's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Jeffries. Here's Flores. Rebounded by the Jazz. Reds got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Curry. Here's Thorpe. No points so far. 16 feet out. It's rebounded by Jeffries.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Has to pick it. Oh, got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Dunleavy. Shoots over Curry. Dunleavy can't hit.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
The first one falls. Burks, he's checked in for Utah. Frazier comes in for Curry. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Dunleavy. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's the pick to the middle. Here's White. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Frazier. He's scoreless. Off target at the rim. And the Grizzlies shooting a low 29% since halftime. Howell passes to Dunleavy. To the left side wing. And he comes up with a bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Thorpe. There's a screen to the inside. Here's Sorber, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And it's Longley missing. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Sorber, no good. And White has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. That one's good for 2.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Frazier, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. To the paint. Here's Sorber. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sorber's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Dunleavy. This one for 3. And it's Longley missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Frazier. Now here's Burks. Clock at 6. Here's Frazier. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Here they come, man. Your Grizzlies Thunder.
Both teams will make substitutions. White looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the
The
third.
kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Frazier. Payne, a screen on Ball. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8 points now.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Howe. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
To the right side. Here's Frazier. No good from the wing. And the Grizzlies shooting 40% so far in this one. The shot by Howe, no good.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Pass to Burks. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by White. Here's Frazier. Lets it go from the wing. Memphis with a rebound. Howe's got 4 rebounds now. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Jazz leading by 23. Here's Frazier. Good. Payne's got 10.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Buzelis, also Barnes out there, and it's Thorpe in at the 2 guard. White with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Flores, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Pass to Thorpe. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Frazier. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Thorpe. There's the triple. Another 3 for Utah.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's Ball to the paint. Here's Flores. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And he drops the first. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. So he gets them both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Frazier. Out to the right wing. Here's Sorber. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Barnes. And Howell pulls it down. Howell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Longley passes to Howell with the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Number 11, Dunleavy.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Longley. No good with the triple.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Hendricks. Longley with a rebound.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
It's blocked. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barnes a screen. Memphis with a rebound. Longley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to White. Here's Flores. Here's Dunleavy. Let's go with a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Sorber's got his 5th rebound in this one. They set the pick. Here's Frazier. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Hendricks. Shot clock at 3. Sorber from outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And he drives in, and Dunleavy gets it to go.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Utah calls timeout as players get bigger and faster. You think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Pass to Barnes. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Hendricks. Six to shoot. There's a screen to win the cold spell. It's hauled in by Flores. Flores has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Dunleavy. And that one's on target from the wing. Dunleavy's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
It's intercepted. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Longley. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possession. And defensively, they need stops.
Misses the three.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Pass to Buzelis. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Dunleavy. Goes up on the wing. That one rolls around and rims out. Pass to Barnes. Here's Frazier. Barnes a screen. A shot from the high post. Frazier's shot is off. And the Grizzlies shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Longley. He gets it in there.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Pass to Hendricks. And here's Barnes. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Timeout, Grizzlies. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys appreciate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Dunleavy. Out left to the wing. Here's Pickett. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by MP. Left side Curry. To the inside. Here's Reese. Blocked! Shot from 12. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Utah leading by 23. MP outside. From the wing. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Flores. He's covered by Curry. From the line, Reese with the rebound. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's MP.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless.